Do you feel the vibes?
What's up YouTube, it's Carolina Calvin. In this video, I want to talk about fanboys, and in particular, Xbox fanboys. Now, if you don't follow like gaming on Twitter, if you don't follow, Phil Spencer, then you probably don't know about this, but if you, like I said, if you keep up with the game, anything gaming, then I'm sure you already know. But Phil Spencer's been constantly, I want to say the last 2 or 3 weeks, has been constantly getting harassed, you could say, by Xbox fanboys, the same Xbox fanboys who want this man to be their general. And he said, of course, in that invisible console war that they wage every day on the internet. And he said in the past that all that's fanboys, console wars, all that is distasteful, and they damage control that. Honestly, most of them were saying he meant something else, or they didn't believe him when he clearly said it's distasteful. But I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, Quantum Break was announced for PC, and it's gonna come out the same day as Windows 10 to be exact. It's gonna come out the same day as the Xbox One version. So you had fanboys, I will not name any. You can just go look for yourself. As a matter of fact, I'll link them in the description. I'll link that whole all the tweets and stuff. And you have fanboys coming to him saying, of course, why are they letting it go to Windows 10 as if it would affect them. And the people, as you well know, Windows 10 people don't have to pay for, they don't have to get Xbox Live Gold for party chat, to play online, play any games that are specifically sold by Microsoft on the Windows 10 store. So they fussed at him about that. You had a guy that said he was going to cancel his pre-order, and he essentially said pretty much something I would say, that if you were already interested in the game, because it's going to another platform, it's not being taken away from the Xbox One, you're going to cancel it. Based on what? And the guy was talking about being disrespected and all a bunch of other bullshit. Man, that man is trying to make money. It is all about making money. That's the only thing that matters. He is a gamer. You can just look at some of his tweets. He's clearly a gamer. But first and foremost, he is the head of the Xbox division. He is a guy who has turned around that Microsoft brand. Bringing in more variety with the games, updates, integration with Windows 10. I'm not saying he's the only reason some of these things are happening, but I honestly think he's definitely at the forefront. He's the driving force behind so many of the changes. Backwards compatibility, which was a huge deal at last year's E3. He's been making a bunch of changes, and essentially has been fixing the image of the Xbox One. If you go back to before the Xbox One's release, the press it was getting was horrible, with all the restrictions, all the things that some of these PR guys were saying. It was bad, but he is definitely complete 180, and the Xbox One has been doing better since. Now, the next one, as a matter of fact, I'll get exactly what was said, because it's the one that I definitely had. I had retweeted this one. Okay, so a fan tweeted Phil Spencer and said, "Hey Phil, what game are you most excited for this year?" Phil answered, "Gears. I thought the Division beta was very good. People will block me, but..." Now let me stop for a second. He has to say people will block me, but that's how you know he got those fanboys that always fucking harass him if he says something, I guess, different, or something they wouldn't expect him to say, just because he's the head of Xbox. So he expected fanboys to attack him. He said People will block me, but Uncharted 4 will be a great game, I'm sure. And he finished with, love the Quantum Break story. And of course, the guy responded, Xbox head talking about how great Uncharted 4 will be. Just waved the white flag already. This is embarrassing, sad to say. What? White flag? Just because he said a game. The guy asked him what game is he most excited for. He said Uncharted, gave an honest answer. No PR bullshit, no just hyping up just Xbox games, which you couldn't even be mad at if he did do that. But he was honest. He said in the past that he's like that he likes the Uncharted games. He came out and said he thinks Uncharted 4 is gonna be good. That's all he said. And honestly, he expected this type of reaction. Phil, of course, responded, and this is the last thing I'll say because of the last thing he said. We should all applaud when a team does something special, referring to Naughty Dog. Those who hope for a team to fail due to platform aren't real gamers. All you can do is look at that tweet, and if of course, if you're not a fanboy, all you can do is clap. Because these guys live in a different reality where, of course, I guess it's a reality where they fight this fanboy war, and they want all these devs, all these heads of these companies to fight these wars with them, when it's been well known that these devs, you go to Sony, you go to of course some of these, the Xbox division higher ups, the ones that do game, these guys own the other platforms. Like Phil Spencer has said before that he likes the Uncharted games. But the fact that these fanboys have turned on this guy and constantly harass him just shows their mindset, where if you don't say something exactly the way they want it said, or say something that only they like, if you say something they don't like, you get death threats, you get constant harassment. This is the mindset of fanboys. And it's not only the Xbox guys, but it's been more recent, the Xbox guys. You got the other guys that do it, who will blindly follow whatever the company's doing, no matter how it cripples consumers themselves. I look at it like this: if you have the means to get a game, and to get a platform, and there's a game on that platform that's only on that platform that you want to play, go out and get it. It's as simple as that. Nothing wrong with having a preference, nothing wrong with being a fan, but when you be a fanboy, that's when it goes overboard. But if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.